In less than a month, 3 acts of sabotage.
Which means they've managed to cripple a good part of our defense system.
I think the question is who.
I have to be gone for a while. Don't let Sloane leave.
Alive.
Thomas, I'm afraid Danton is a very powerful man.
Don't worry, okay?
You see, Mr. Sloane, there's nothing here that would interest anyone.
I can think of a couple things.
We're just a simple generating plant. We supply power to a few local industries, the small community.
In the NATO Command Center, I'm with anti-ballistic missiles. You're overly modest for operating.
Orlan, you're very well informed, Mr. Sloane. But this idea of sabotage...
An agent was killed bringing me that idea.
Thomas? Security seems tight.
It usually does. Fräulein Braden, my associate, Torque.
It is very good to meet you.
Yes. You will be careful that doesn't short-circuit anything.
Don't worry. Torque's well-grounded. Torque, did you check out that control center?
No, Thomas, you were heading that way.
Well, I guess we missed it.
It's getting very late, Mr. Sloane, and I have a meeting to attend.
No trouble. We'll check it out ourselves.
You must not disturb Herr Bolin. He is the plant engineer and extremely busy now.
We'll just take a minute.
But please. Figures using a coefficient of 9.1. 9.1, Victor.
This pen is manufactured by a company called Astrex. See what your beautiful memory bank can come up with.
You do know how to speak to a lady, Thomas. The computer pen by Asterix is made of 18-karat gold and designed for the man who has everything.
Skip the commercial, Effie. Just tell us where it's sold.
Exclusively at Preece Jewelers, Beverly Hills.
Ah, close to home, Thomas. The president's anxious about all this. I promised him UNIT would have some answers in a few days.
Thanks a lot. Hair raising.
Mr. Sloane, guess what I have for you today?
Surprise. It's pretty lighter.
It's handy, too.
Fun. That reminds me. My ring.
I think it'll fit you now.
Perfect.
Lustful lipsticks, sensuous creams, passionate eyeshadows, an exotic rainbow of colors, from the tips of her fingernails to the glow in her hair. Every accessory a beautiful woman desires to make herself even more beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, Edward Danton Cosmetics is extremely proud to present its new line, Veronica. Monty, take Veronica to lunch. I think today she'd enjoy something French. Well, what do you think?
I like it.
Exciting, Edward, darling. Really.
Then you feel I can count on favorable reviews from your various publications.
Why not? You own them.
Well, that's true. Still, it's good of you to remember. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, each of you, for coming. Thank you, my darlings, for a lovely show. Now, to business. It is now time to move on to the final phase of our project. These are your new assignments. Tickets, reservations, instructions. Again, so that you understand, we are within striking distance of our goal. Just 4 more days. And we shall have changed the face of the world.
It's one of our more practical items. Pen, clock, computer, 18-karat, of course. And priced at a modest $3,500.
You look as if you expect me to faint, Miss...
Michelle.
Michelle.
I have a feeling you don't faint easily, Mr. Sloane.
Thomas.
Thomas. Nice name. Can I interest you?
No doubt about it. The first time I saw one of these, a friend had received one as a gift from a very pretty girl.
Now you'd like one for yourself.
The pen, no. The girl, yes. But how could I ask my friend her name and number?
So you thought if you came here, you could get it?
I have to admit, it was imaginative.
And entirely against the rules. I'm sorry, Mr. Sloane.
Look, I'll level with you. It's strictly business.
Business.
A client of mine wants to meet the person that bought that pen. It is the truth.
I shouldn't be doing this.
You won't regret it, I promise.
I've got a soft heart for a nice face.
Joanna Ross, the fashion model?
That's right. You can tell your client that she's on assignment in Spain. While I'm right here.
That's comforting to know.
That is Joanna Ross. Any idea who that is with her?
Sure, that's Major General Garson Reese.
Big gun.
And now trained on her, apparently.
Interesting. Joanna Ross. Top fashion model. Gives a $3,500 gift to a German engineer. Now she's working on a major general.
Thomas, I think maybe the Pentagon will blow up next.
I'm with you. Let's get to a phone. We've got a job for the director.
Garson? Garson, are you in there?
I'm afraid Garson isn't.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Taking a shower?
I can see that. Where is General Reese?
General Reese had to leave for Washington. Why don't you pour the champagne? I'll get dressed.
I asked you a question. Where is General Reese?
As of 1400 hours, I replaced General Garson Preece.
You what?
Orders straight from the top. He's been reassigned.
I don't believe it.
Well, you read about it tomorrow. In the meantime, I've taken over his job, his responsibilities, wherever you left off.
How did you know I was coming here?
The power of prayer.
I think you must be a bit mad. Magazine layouts in Rome, fashion shows in Paris. Sounds glamorous. It is glamorous, and I love every minute of it.
What are you doing on the Costa del Sol? There aren't any cameras.
Oh, you might say rest and recreation. Just getting ready for the recreation part. Ready.
All set?
Enjoy the rest.
Hurry it up. I need time to do this job right.
desk. This is suite 507. We have a little problem.
Unfortunately, my dears, you will notice there is an empty chair between you. Monty, please take Veronica for her bath. Joanna failed and is no longer with us. However, Kira, your job of work on the Admiral was admirable.
Thank you.
Outstanding. And Melanie, thanks to you, the head of National Security, one Herbert T. Davis, is now under our control. Little something to highlight your eyes.
Thank you.
Our push at General Reese failed. Another man was brought in, a very difficult man. Someone has placed a top-level agent, which means I've had to seek an alternate target. Ladies, permit me to introduce Lieutenant General Warren Lucas.
Is Unit Lab able to break down that lipstick sample I sent in?
Yes, Thomas. And I hope this teaches you a lesson.
Effie, that was strictly in the line of duty.
My memory chips have heard that before. Anyway, the lipstick contained a resinous substance found in rare South American plants. Not unlike the curara poison used by some of the more hostile tribes of the region, only in a much weaker strength.
Well, how do women use it without going under themselves?
They've obviously developed something that gives the wearer an immunity to the drug.
Who's paying the tab for Joanna Ross?
Miss Ross is employed by Pinnacle Models, a subsidiary of Danton International.
Edward Danton?
Cosmetics, fashions, chemicals, communications, to name just a few. It's a worldwide conglomerate, which makes Mr. Danton a very powerful man.
How do I meet him?
He's having a charity affair this afternoon, and I think I can get you in. Getting out might be a different matter.
There is Mr. Danton, the one who replaced General Reese.
Yes. Yes, he would be here.
We'll handle him quick and quiet.
No, not yet. Save the best till last. Isn't that right, Veronica? The kill is nothing. The sport is in stalking. For example, observe the hunter cornering her quarry.
Sir. How are you?
Nice seeing you. I haven't seen you since... Oh, tell me. The Royale.
Yes, sir.
Do you work for Mr. Danton now?
Yes, sir, I do. He gives such big parties. I'm here all the time.
Then you must be familiar with the house, huh?
Of course, sir. Yes, sir.
Chin down.
Sloane.
And here I thought this was just going to be another dull afternoon. You do drink on the job?
Only on very special occasions. Tell me, Thomas, Is this business again? Or are you following me, I hope?
If I were on my own time, I would follow you anywhere. But unfortunately, this is business. The buyer has to go where the fashions are.
You're a buyer?
For some of the best shops in the Southwest.
Thomas, I grew up in Texas, and I got into fashion and jewelry right out of high school. I know the Southwest very well, and somehow I just don't believe you.
Do you think that I would lie to a pretty girl like you?
Oh, I'm very glad you're here.
So am I.
This place is so phony. Oh, you're just like a breath of fresh air. You know, after the other day...
You never thought you'd see me again? No chance.
Michelle, my darling, I can't thank you enough for helping with the show again this year. If you ever would consider making it a permanent arrangement, please let me know instantly.
Thank you, I will. Oh, Thomas Sloane, Edward Danton.
How do you do? Cozy little house you have here.
I enjoy it. We've never met. Are you new in the business or self-employed?
No, I'm strictly a company man.
Ah, very successful at it, I'm sure.
Well, it's those Christmas bonuses that make you hang in. Make you try again, again, and again.
Well, you can't stop a man from trying, can you? Enjoy yourself.
Cute little dog.
I'll bet you really do take command, General Lucas.
Lucky for you, there's so many people around.
Why don't you finish your drink and we'll reconnoiter a bit?
My darling, you look wonderful. Gran, I have to be gone for a while. Don't let Sloane leave. Alive. Let's check him out.
Well, I've got to get back to work. Don't you forget what you said.
I'll see you later.
I hope so.
Did you see who the general was?
No. Shouldn't they be chaperoned?
Mm-hmm. And Benito tells me that Danton has an interesting study. You may want to look into it.
What kind of a room is this? Ready? Yes.
Mr. Danton.
General Lucas, what is the code number for your strategic operation?
The code is Aruba Houston, Zagreb, Miami.
Yes. That's it. Thank you, Clement, for a job well done. Excellent. We have them all now. In just 48 hours, the devastation begins.
Check the other passageway. You get anything? We'll know when I get this film developed. Dan's gonna pull a pin on something in less than 48 hours, and whatever it is, it's gonna spell disaster.
Hey, I just saw Dan leave.
Good idea. Look, a man just came out of that door. You know which way he went? He went that way.
A man called Sloane will return.
You left before I had a chance to tell you what I thought of your party.
I didn't think I'd see you again, Franklin.
I bet. You're a server of mine.
Nice kill. My specialty. I gather from your party that yours is probing the villain's very mind.
You think that? Why don't you act on it?
Exactly what I'm doing. I should have some answers tomorrow.
That's a bit late.
Deadline's been moved up.
Nice backhand, Mr. Sloane. You caught me. A little out of position. Shall we play a game?
Thought that's what we've been doing.
No. The game begins now.
Now, kids, that'll be enough for today.
Yeah.
That just about does it. You know, I was about your age when I lost this hand, maybe a bit younger.
What'd you do?
Well, first I felt sorry for myself. Then I learned how to use this. Now I've got the best hand in the whole wide world.
That's different.
Is it?
Maybe not. What's your name?
My name is Torque.
Thanks, Torque.
It's all right.
You get anything, Thomas?
Danton is moving faster than we thought. 0 hours tomorrow.
That doesn't leave us much time, especially with what Talk has come up with.
Thomas, those photographs we developed were of coded notes. When we broke the code, we got the name Herbert T. Davis with a check mark beside it.
They've got Herbert Davis. They control this country's national security. Can't you do something about that?
Thomas, without proof, my hands are tied.
Where's Davis now?
Washington, D.C.
And that's where Danton is headed. There's a big fashion show there tomorrow.
Even your friend Michelle is going to be there.
And that's where we better be, too.
Thomas, the triggering device you took from that brainwashed engineer in Germany, we've examined it thoroughly. Electronic tone signals. Other than that, an ordinary computer pen. Take it along with you.
Stockwood, the dispatch. Thanks. Mr. Davis, could I talk to you in a minute?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Stockwood. It's a very busy day.
Well, I'd like your opinion on a matter of national security.
That's very cute. I hope you enjoy yourself with it.
I swear the man belongs to the cat family. What do you think, Veronica? He seems to have 9 lives.
It's a good thing you changed that musical pattern.
Indeed, James.
Yes. This is Dancer 1. Authority, Starbright. Quintus, Laser. Commence following operations. 12:07.
What's that?
This, Melanie, my darling, is something very, very special. It's called the kiss of death. It really doesn't have any other name. One kiss, and within seconds, the man will be at your feet. Permanently.
And what happens to the girl who wears it?
She has to be very, very careful to take one of these first. You've made all the arrangements?
Everything is being handled.
Good. You have a few hours before terminal phase. Just enough time to terminate Mr. Sloane.
Senator, I'm looking forward to it.
Torque, do you read me?
Yes, Thomas, I have nothing else to do.
Nothing on my end either. Where are you?
Front of the Davis building. It's very quiet.
So play Mozart.
Mozart, huh?
Who is it?
Michelle. Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry I'm so late, but I just got your message. How'd you know I was here?
Michelle, I want you to do me a favor. Where's Danton?
Danton?
I have to know what he's up to. It's important to me.
Thomas, why all the mystery? What's that all about?
I'm just keeping my eye on the competition.
It's more than that, isn't it? Thomas, I'm afraid. Danton is a very powerful man, and I hear that he can be cruel. I just don't want anything to happen to you.
That makes two of us. Don't worry, okay?
Okay. I ran into him a little while ago at the show. He was with Melanie. I don't know where they are now.
Will you please try and find him?
All right, if you want. Why don't you just tell me what this is all about?
I'll tell you about it later. Just trust me. Okay?
Okay, let me fix up a little.
In there.
Get my car, please. I'll be leaving in 20 minutes.
Turk, they're leaving in 20 minutes.
I got it, Thomas.
Michelle? I'm gonna make it up to you.
You can start right now.
I'll mess up your makeup.
I don't care.
With that lipstick. It's a different color. It doesn't match your dress.
Thomas, kiss me. I want you to kiss me.
They got to you, didn't they?
Thomas, I want you. Thomas!
Hotel doctor. Chopper's on his way for the testing. is going to the party. By Satin. And that general's Warren Lucas. He must have been the one they zapped at Dan's party. Let's go around the back and see if we can get in without starting a small war.
Gentlemen, thank you for being so prompt. Mr. Davis, please sit here. General Lucas, here. Admiral Carter. And let us begin. You have all given your Phase 1 and Phase 2 orders, is that correct?
The planes are fueled and ready. The troops are all aboard.
One carrier with support craft is offshore.
The missiles are armed and programmed.
Then we are in stage orange alert, gentlemen. 0 hour is precisely 15 minutes away. Time to implement red alert. Now.
I see no guards. Let's drop in on them. Why not?
Partway between the 23rd and 24th floors. We have them.
Done.
Done.
Will be positioned here after the missiles strike, and here. Saudi Arabia.
Then the naval assault from the Gulf of Oman.
That'll soften them up. My assault force will strike Riyadh first, then leapfrog east to the crucial states of Baghdad and Tehran.
And then all hell breaks loose.
The Soviet Union forces a confrontation. The United States denies any knowledge. And while 4 world governments collapse, my European partners and I take them one by one. Should be worth what? 100 billion, 200 billion?
3 minutes to 0.
Are the codes for missile launch ready, Mr. Davis?
Ready.
Smoke alarm. It's in the lab. It's in motion, Mr. Sloane. Not only can you not stop me, but you have run out of lives.
This is Dancer 1. Authority, Starbright.
fire missiles.
Thomas?
Torque. Stop them.
A man called Sloane will return.
I think that the programming worked beautifully.
Except I still get this mad desire to test my lipstick on you.
I thought you said you wanted some champagne.
No, I don't. I changed my mind. Later. Later.
Oh, well, that's sure. You know, for a few hours.
Yeah.
Am I intruding, Thomas?
Ignore him.
Can't. Something's come out that needs your special talents.
Can't it wait? Busy.
Thomas, the president's busy, too.
Michelle,
I know. I know. It's business. Goodbye, Thomas.
How'd you find me?
Thomas, we have an organization.